In the mid-1980s, Wrigley's came up with a crazy idea. Since kids loved their Hubba Bubba bubblegum so much, why not make a Hubba Bubba soda? They quickly forged a creative collaboration between soft drink makers and Wrigley and launched the Hubba Bubba soda. Riding on the popularity of the gum's bold, sugary flavors and fun branding, Wrigley saw an opportunity to expand its reach beyond the candy aisle. Partnering with a beverage manufacturer, they aimed to translate the gum's signature bubblegum flavor into a fizzy, drinkable format. The soda targeted a youthful audience, mirroring the gum's playful and colorful marketing approach. Brightly packaged and bursting with sweet, fruity notes, Hubba Bubba soda was essentially liquid nostalgia for kids who already adored the gum. While it initially generated excitement, the overwhelmingly sweet flavor failed to resonate with most consumers, limiting its appeal. After a few years of modest sales and fading novel, production of Hubba Bubba soda was discontinued. Today it's remembered as one of the most unique and whimsical soda experiments of the 1980s.
Hubba Bubba bubblegum soda is new.
Hubba Bubba, it's so cool.
Today on The World of Food, we're diving into the forgotten soda flavors of the 1970s and 80s. These unique and sometimes bizarre flavors had their moment in the sun, but eventually disappeared from store shelves. From bold experiments to quirky marketing ideas, these sodas were as much a product of their time as bell-bottoms and cassette tapes. So, grab a seat, pop open your favorite modern soda, and let's take a fizzy trip down memory lane. Peppo was a Dr. Pepper knockoff that was made by Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola company released Peppo, a pepper-type soda, after their last failed Dr. Pepper knockoff from the 1960s. Peppo was sold in cans and glass bottles. The soda retained medium status. Whilst most people would go for Dr. Pepper, Peppo was still an okay substitute in most people's minds. But sadly, Peppo's formula was altered. Despite its initial buzz and curious appeal, Peppo failed to build a loyal consumer base. The soda's marketing campaign leaned heavily on its novelty, appealing to adventurous drinkers. However, it couldn't sustain long-term success and was eventually discontinued. Peppo was discontinued in 1972 when it was replaced. Apple Slice was part of the Slice brand, a line of fruit-flavored sodas that revolutionized the market by incorporating real juice into their recipes. Introduced in the mid-1980s, Apple Slice stood out as one of the few apple-flavored sodas on the market at the time. Its crisp and refreshing taste offered a unique alternative to the more common citrus and cola options. While Apple Slice gained a small but dedicated fan base, Apple wasn't considered a traditional soda flavor. This made it a harder sell in a market dominated by established favorites like orange, grape, and cola. Despite its relatively short lifespan, Apple Slice made an impact by expanding the possibilities of fruit-based sodas. Though it eventually disappeared from store shelves, Apple Slice paved the way for future experimentation with fruitier flavors and set a precedent for incorporating real juice into carbonated beverages. Today, it's remembered fondly by those who enjoyed its distinct taste. Crush, famous for its orange soda, experimented with a banana flavor, a daring departure from traditional fruit sodas. Launched as part of a push to explore unconventional tastes, Banana Crush was sweet, creamy, and undeniably unique. The banana essence gave it a dessert-like quality, setting it apart from the more tangy or citrusy sodas in Crush's lineup. While its novelty intrigued some soda drinkers, the flavor proved to be polarizing. Many found the sweetness overwhelming, and it struggled to compete with the more universally loved orange and grape flavors. Despite its initial appeal to curious consumers, Banana Crush failed to build lasting popularity. Eventually, it faded into obscurity, leaving behind a legacy as one of the more daring and memorable experiments in soda history.
Tell them about the other flavors.
Crush. Taste buds, fasten your seatbelts.
A soft drink produced by PepsiCo that was introduced in 1995. Josta was marketed as a high-energy drink with caffeine and guarana and was described as having an exotic fruity flavor with a hint of spice. PepsiCo discontinued Josta in 1999, citing a shift in corporate strategy. However, Josta made a cameo appearance in the 2021 Disney Plus series Loki and fans organized a national Josta Day in 2007. Peaches and Cream Soda was a summertime delight that aimed to capture the essence of warm, sunny days in a bottle. Combining the sweet, juicy flavor of ripe peaches with a smooth, creamy texture, this soda offered a dessert-like experience that appealed to fans of unique, indulgent beverages. Its light, fruity base paired perfectly with the velvety creaminess, creating a taste that was both nostalgic and refreshing. Despite its charm, Peaches and Cream Soda struggled to gain widespread appeal. Its flavor profile, while beloved by a niche audience, was considered too specialized for the broader market. Additionally, it faced stiff competition from more traditional sodas, which dominated store shelves. Eventually, the soda was discontinued, but it left behind fond memories for those who adored its distinct taste. Vanilla Lemonade. Fizz was a bold attempt to combine the creamy sweetness of vanilla with the tangy zest of lemonade. This innovative soda stood out with its unique flavor profile, offering a balance between dessert-like richness and citrusy refreshment. The vanilla added a smooth, indulgent layer to the bright and sharp notes of lemonade, creating a drink that felt both familiar and experimental. While it intrigued soda enthusiasts and brought in a niche following, Vanilla Lemonade Fizz struggled to find a consistent audience. Its flavor was seen as too unconventional for everyday consumption, and it faced competition from more traditional lemonade-based sodas and colas. Despite its limited success, the drink showcased the creativity of soda manufacturers willing to take risks with flavor combinations.
Let me take you to a sparkling new world of refreshment.
Marketed as a crisp and clear apple soda, Aspen offered a light, refreshing taste that was ahead of its time. Introduced in the late 1970s, Aspen carved out a niche among soda drinkers looking for an alternative to traditional cola and citrus flavors. Its apple essence was subtle yet distinct, making it a refreshing choice for those seeking something different. Despite its dedicated following, Aspen struggled to compete with soda giants dominating the market. The apple flavor, while unique, lacked the mass appeal needed for long-term success. Over time, Aspen faded from store shelves, but it remains fondly remembered as a soda that dared to be different. Its legacy lives on in the continued exploration of fruit-forward sodas by modern beverage companies. Dr. Pepper's Pepper Free was introduced as a caffeine-free version of the iconic soda, retaining the beloved 23-flavor formula that made Dr. Pepper a household name. Aimed at soda drinkers seeking a caffeine-free option without compromising on flavor, it offered the same rich and complex taste in a more accessible form. Despite its promise, Pepper Free struggled to gain the same level of popularity as its caffeinated counterpart. Many loyal Dr. Pepper fans preferred the original, and the caffeine-free version failed to carve out a significant niche. Over time, it quietly disappeared from shelves, but it remains a notable effort to diversify the Dr. Pepper lineup and cater to varying consumer preferences. Seven Up Gold was a striking departure from 7-Up's usual clear and citrusy sodas. This spiced cola-like beverage featured a rich, complex flavor profile with hints of cinnamon and other spices. Introduced in the late 1980s, it aimed to attract soda drinkers looking for something bold and different. Despite its intriguing taste and creative marketing, 7-Up Gold faced challenges. Loyal 7-Up fans were confused by its stark contrast to the brand's signature light and refreshing identity. Additionally, it struggled to compete with established spiced colas already dominating the market. These factors ultimately led to its short-lived presence on store shelves. Nevertheless, 7-Up Gold remains a memorable experiment that showcased the brand's willingness to step out of its comfort zone. Coca-Cola Blend was an ambitious attempt to fuse the iconic cola flavor with the bold richness of coffee. Introduced in the 1980s, this adventurous beverage aimed to appeal to coffee enthusiasts and soda drinkers alike. Its unique taste offered a blend of fizzy sweetness with a robust coffee undertone, making it a standout experiment. Despite its innovative concept, Coca-Cola Blend struggled to win over the masses. Many found the combination too unconventional, while others were unsure whether to view it as a soda or a coffee alternative. The drink's niche appeal wasn't enough to sustain its presence in a competitive market dominated by more traditional sodas. Ultimately, Coca-Cola Blend faded into obscurity. Crush took a daring leap with Sour Lemon, a bold departure from its typically sweet and fruity lineup. This soda targeted fans of tart drinks, offering a zesty and mouth-puckering experience. The intense sourness provided a refreshing alternative to the standard sweetness of most sodas, appealing to a niche audience. Despite its unique appeal, Sour Lemon struggled to gain widespread popularity. The tart flavor, while loved by some, proved too intense for the general market. Ultimately, Crush Sour Lemon was discontinued. Green River is a bright green, lime-flavored soda that was invented in Davenport, Iowa, around 1916 by Richard C. Jones. Jones created the soda while owning a candy store with a soda fountain. In 1919, the Chicago-based Schoenhofen Edelweiss Brewing Company began selling Green River in response to Prohibition. The soda was an immediate hit and was the second most popular carbonated beverage in the Midwest from the 1930s to 1950s. After the Schoenhofen Edelweiss Brewing Company went out of business in 1950, the rights to Green River were acquired by Seth Ness Greenleaf, a Chicago-based food flavoring and dyeing company. Today, Sprecher Brewery, a Milwaukee brewer, manufactures Green River. The Green River soda faded in popularity, and so did sales. Inspired by Asian flavors, Lychee Fizz brought a sweet and floral twist to the soda market. This unique beverage captured the delicate, aromatic essence of lychee fruit, offering a refreshing and exotic drinking experience. Its light, fragrant profile appealed to adventurous drinkers looking for something out of the ordinary. Despite its intriguing taste, Lychee Fizz struggled to find a wide audience. Many consumers were unfamiliar with the lychee flavor, which limited its mainstream appeal. Additionally, its delicate and less conventional profile faced tough competition from more recognizable soda flavors. Although Lychee Fizz eventually disappeared from store shelves, it remains a fond memory for those who appreciated its daring departure from the norm. It's a testament to the soda industry's bold exploration of global flavors and its ongoing quest to surprise and delight consumers. And there you have it, 15 forgotten soda flavors of the 1970s and 80s. While they may no longer be on store shelves, they live on in our memories and remind us of a time when soda companies weren't afraid to take risks. Which of these flavors do you remember, or which would you love to try? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this trip down memory lane with your friends. Until next time, keep it fizzy and fun.